You got subscribed back there. I got a flower. I need like Cooper climbing on my shoulder right here.
All right. We are going live, my man.
Found it.
Let me start this up.
Say feel that bass. We gon' shake up this place. Say pick up that bass. Yeah, we got no time to waste.
Live, Spartan Boxing Radio, Joey and Dave. Today, we are going to be watching these fights. Joey's got his audio still on, though. And
very, very unprofessional of me.
gonna catch a charge over here. And we are going to be watching today the fights between Boots, Ennis, and Castillo Clayton, and then after that it's Jermell Charlo versus, who's he fighting? He's fighting Brian Castano for the undisputed 154-pound super welterweight titles. All the titles are on the line.
All the titles at 154. And I rewatched their first fight yesterday.
I saw the highlights. I didn't rewatch it.
I think you and Corling rewatched it a few months ago.
Yeah.
And then it got canceled.
Yeah.
And I was going to watch it. I recorded it and I didn't watch it. But then I saved it until yesterday and I rewatched it. And it was exactly as how I remembered it. Jermell Charlo lost. By a lot. By like 8 rounds to 4 or something.
Yeah. Yeah, and of course this was in San Antonio, so what do? They give him a draw. Because that's how certain outfits work. You know that if you get a draw in your own hometown, you lost.
Oh yeah. Especially if it's like this highly disputed draw.
Wilder got a draw versus Fury in the first fight. He lost that fight.
Yeah, he won the 2 rounds that he got knockdowns in and lost every other round.
And that was it.
I thought what was interesting was the replay that I watched had Steve Farhood doing commentary between rounds, and he went over the judges scoring each round in the 1 minute between rounds. He went over, how judges see this and that and how he scored it. And
right.
Nelson Vasquez gave 5 of the first 6 rounds to Jermell Charlo, it was a joke.
Nelson Vasquez has been in so many bad calls. I don't know how he's still judging. It's insane.
I mean, look, you can look at some referees and say the same thing. You can just, how do they have a job still?
I don't know. I really don't know.
If you're that bad at your job at baseball, guess what? You're sent to the minors, and then you're cut. Same thing with football or any other sport. And then if I was that bad at my job, I wouldn't have a job. I mean, to be that bad all the time and still have a job, I mean, you might as well be like a weatherman or something.
Well, I'll try to be fair because he's from Puerto Rico. But we don't really know of all of his calls.
As biased
we don't know if all of his calls are bad, but the important fights that he's been in,
undisputed matters. Remember, you ever hear that term before from our friend? Undisputed matters.
Yeah.
So that that ref needed to come with his A game that night.
Yes.
Did not.
Yes. Let's see. Let's look at this. Nelson Vasquez. Is this senior or who's this? Is it Nelson Vasquez Jr.?
It might be. Well, I mean, maybe the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, and they're both bad. Who knows?
Vasquez.
I don't think it was a senior or junior thing. I think it's the same guy. So far, Boots looks very good. He landed some good body shots in the first round.
Let's see.
And He's quick.
That's making me do stuff over here.
I like the story too with him. I don't know the disease that he's trying to help that kid get a donor for, but it was a real nice story.
Yeah, that was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Like I was telling you, he seems well spoken. He seems like he could be something, and he could be good for as far as promoting himself. But I just 28 fights, 26 KOs, but against who? I mean, he's got a couple of people. He's got Delorme, who gets KO'd by and hurt by just about everybody. Van Heerden, who had fought really nobody. Didn't Van Heerden fight Spence once?
That name sounds familiar. And what's that? Sergey Lipinets?
Lipinets, yeah.
First. Yeah.
Lipinets, which is a blown up. Lipinets is a blown up 140.
Yeah, he's not. He doesn't belong there.
So
but, just based on the eye test alone,
he looks good.
He passes the eye test, definitely. He switched to
Clayton looks bulky. Clayton reminds me of Sean Porter from the back. He's stocky.
Yeah. He's real. He's shorter, but he's full.
Yeah, in his style, kind of reminds me of Porter. Oh, that's it. He got caught. He ain't getting up from that. He's not getting up. He's done. Fight's over. Well,
he can't even walk.
He's like, go to the corner. Yeah. How's the judge letting him? Whoa, dude.
I've walked like that a couple times. I wonder why.
I know a few people that walk like that. We had a buddy of mine walk like that last time we were in New York. Walk right out of the bar with a drink in his hand.
Who did that?
I took him to the bathroom and dropped him off at the bathroom. I went back to get my beer, and I came back again, and he was gone. Ended up in some other avenue. I had to go get him. Look, I don't know, man. Every time I look at Boots, it's like I'm looking at Mayweather with his beard and his hair. They look very similar with that beard. Somebody needs to shave their head or cut their beard off or something, because...
Speaking of Floyd, I mean, there's not much to talk about in this fight. Floyd's fight got canceled today.
Apparently somebody died. Some the Sheik or...
Yeah, it was the UAE president.
Yeah.
Died, and they had... like a remembrance, or like 3 days of no work or something like that.
I mean, you can't really fault him for that.
There was a joke there, but I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, go ahead. I don't care.
I mean, because Floyd does a lot of they pre-sell the pay-per-views.
Yeah.
You get it cheaper if you buy it like 3 weeks before the day of, whatever. So it's like he put, maybe the sales weren't good, and he went to like great lengths to get it canceled. I'm a dick. I know. I know. I'm going to hell with this. I know. It's all right. I already know. So whatever you're saying out there, I probably would agree.
Well, did this answer any questions about Boots?
No.
I think we're in the same boat still.
I mean, you gotta face somebody. Someone else that beats Sergey Lipinets is, no big deal.
Well, but okay, so who's next for him then? If he's got to face somebody, let's talk about this. Who's he going to face? Because we have people like Thurman out there who still are not fighting.
I mean, why not?
Why not? Because Thurman's not going to want to fight him. But that's why not.
It should happen. They're both on that side of the street. It's not like it would be.
Danny Garcia could fight him. Do you think he's going to fight him? No.
Danny's going to run to 154 because no one's at 154.
Yeah.
Then he's going to start he's going to start fighting all the bottom feeders.
Danny and Thurman are going to run to 154 and fight each other up there.
Yeah, because we haven't seen that movie already. Although maybe a better fight now, because I mean, Thurman did fight once after Pacquiao, right? Who did he fight?
He fought.
Oh, he fought that great pay-per-view. That's right.
Yeah, with the kid that
Mario Barrios.
Barrios, the kid that Tank knocked out.
I almost forgot.
Beat.
And I'm sure a lot of people forgot to buy the pay-per-view that night. He got kind of hit in the back of the head. They're showing that replay. Maybe right above the ear.
That's why his legs went out.
Oh, God. He looks like goofy.
Yeah.
He looked a little...
Yeah, he looked kind of goofy there.
His face is like...
But, you know... It's something that we have to think, who's he going to fight? Because at 147, you either have the elite up there,
right,
and he's still, I mean, I wouldn't say a prospect. I think he's getting into contender land, but he's still in that gray area where the big guys are not going to want to fight him.
I'm trying to pull up what everybody that's maybe the top 20. I mean, he doesn't have to fight, a top 10 guy, but he could fight someone, just on the outskirts of that, and it could tell you a little something more about it.
I mean, let me look.
Box Rec.
Welterweight rankings, Box Live. Let's see what they have here. I mean, I guess he could fight Anugas. That might be a fight that they can make. Him and Anugas? I can watch that.
Mikey Garcia is still a welterweight, right?
I hope not.
He is, but BoxRec has him. What about Kavaliauskas, Mean Machine?
Yeah.
What about Stanionis? Or as Corling would call him, Stanis Baratheon?
That's Stanionis, El Mantas, or whatever his name is. They may just do that.
Yeah, because he just won and they built him up, and let's say
because they promised him the Spence fight. So I think that would be a good fight to really gauge what Ennis has, because Stanionis can hit and he can take some punishment. I don't know if you saw him in his last fight.
The most important thing is the politics. It should be easy to make.
And maybe after that, I'd see him against Anugas. But I don't think we're going to see him against an Ortiz. There's a difference between a Stanionis and an Ortiz.
Yeah, but also Ortiz is not there, and that's going to be hard.
I know, but that would be the fight that I would like to see at this point for both.
The first thing for him, before they let him go anywhere to fight anybody else, which they don't do most of the time, you got to look in-house. And Stanionis would probably be the best.
Stanionis. I agree.
And I don't know what he's saying right now. He might be saying, that might be my next move.
I don't know. But that would be a good fight. He's probably talking about Errol and I'm going to beat everybody and I want all the top dogs. And
yeah. Which, he's supposed to say that.
Which is the same thing that Thurman said about Floyd when Thurman was coming up. Same thing that Errol said about Thurman and everybody else when it was coming up. It's the same thing all these young fighters say when they're coming up. So Let's look and see. I still like the Ugas fight though.
Maybe that might be a little too much top of the food chain for him.
Unless they want to move him up quick.
He's 28-0 and hasn't fought anymore. 29-0 and hasn't fought anymore.
But that's
now they're gonna want to move him up quick.
Well, Wilder was what 40-0, hadn't fought anyone.
See, but the heavies are not. It's a very thin top heavy division.
Yeah.
You had Fury, AJ. If you want to throw Andy Ruiz in there, Ortiz is a cut below. If Wilder was up there, okay, whatever. You could say there's.
Well, I mean,
guys,
he did take the title from Stavern.
Stavern wasn't anything special. And then when he fought him, Stavern hadn't fought in like 3 years in the rematch.
Do you see Wilder coming back? I don't.
I said it a bunch of times. That's the last time you'll ever see him in the ring, unless he's hanging out with somebody. He's not fighting. When was that fight? October?
Mentally, he's done.
That fight was October. The third fight with Fury.
Yeah.
I mean,
That was.
What the crazy part is?
Yeah.
I give him a chance against Wilder. I mean, against AJ. Because AJ's hittable.
And AJ seems to be outside of himself when he's in the ring. He seems to not
he's a little
have
bit
awareness. Yeah. He lacks awareness in the ring, and he's always constantly asking his corner about what he's doing and what he's not doing. And so, yeah, I could see that, but I could also see him getting knocked out by AJ. Like seriously getting knocked out.
Well, if he is, I would like to see what he is after that fight. Like, I wouldn't say go fight AJ unless you really just wanted the payday. And, there'd be money in that fight too. There would be.
If I were
if
Wilder,
he wanted to if he didn't want to just cash out, and maybe he has, but maybe if he thought that there was another big money fight out there.
There is a big money fight out there for him.
AJ.
But there is a big money fight for him financially. It may not be a big fight, but I think it would be a big money fight. No, I think that if he wanted to test the waters and fight a safer fight, there's Dubois in the UK. Yeah. If he can go to the UK and fight over there, he'll sell out whatever venue they put him in. They'll go watch it, and they'll make a ton of money on it.
Wow.
And that's a fight that I'm sure that Dubois' promoter would throw him in there in a heartbeat.
Well, because he's already lost to Joe Joyce, and
it's not. I don't think it's a winnable fight.
To protect at this
point.
point.
Exactly.
I mean, it's a big gate probably because he's a name.
Yes.
And they like Dubois.
It's a big gate. Why not? And it's it would be a big pay-per-view in the UK. People would buy it over there. It wouldn't be a high dollar pay-per-view, but it'll be a big pay-per-view.
No, because they do like $30 or £30.
It would do a million buys.
They don't rape you like here.
It would do a million buys over there, I think.
For $30?
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not? Why not? Exactly.
It's $30 million.
$30 million plus a $10 million gate, whatever they can get out of the gate. It's $40 million. Give him 30 and give Dubois 10. And there you go. You
got to pay other people too.
Yeah, so. I'm sure. So 15-5. How's that? Better? I'm cool with that.
I mean, you're in the neighborhood.
15-5.
12-7, and then
for a fight that I think would be easier for him, and it would But how old is he now? 38.
Wilder is.
He's 37, 38. He's getting up there in age.
Well, like I was saying,
I would not put him in with a Reese. at this point.
If he was wishing to continue his career, like just to keep going and not look for like a cash out fight like that, like in the UK or any type of cash out fight, you would want to see him, maybe against Andy Ruiz. Short guy. Yeah, he's got good hands, but Wilder has the height and the length to deal with him and keep, just like AJ did with him in the second fight. And it might be nice to see if Wilder can, if he could, just maintain 12 rounds and use the jab and just be smart and stay out of harm's way. And then maybe, you win. And depending on what AJ's able to do, there's a big fight. There's a big fight that, either guy can knock the other out. It would be interesting.
I don't know. I don't like that fight for him. I think that Ruiz has enough skills to get in there and land on him. Ruiz is a good fighter. He's just not dedicated.
That's the problem.
Yeah. But if he's trained, if he comes in trained and becomes in sharp, he's a good fighter. And Wilder's not. Wilder has power, but he's not the greatest fighter.
Yeah, but you know what? That second fight, wait, what was it? No, I think it was his first fight with Stavern. He actually boxed really, really well. And I was like, okay, so this guy can box. And then I never seen it again. It was all just fell in love with my power and tried to knock out Arthur Spilka or one of those other bums that he fought. But I thought I saw what I saw when he fought Stavern the first time. I'm like, wait a minute. He's actually jabbing, moving, using his feet. He didn't look terrible. He looked like, maybe he's improved. And then you just never saw it again. It was weird. Because out of nowhere, it looked like he was kind of like, he turned the corner and he could box. And then he couldn't again. So I don't know if that's there and he's just not disciplined either. He just fell in love with his right hand and that's it. So, that could very well be the case. You could even say that about Canelo now. Like Canelo, he landed 10 jabs.
That's uncharacteristic.
10 jabs
from him.
He just tried to punch his arms, just like he did to Kovalev, just like he did to Callum Smith. And then just think like I can just volume and heavy punches and overpower this guy and beat his body into submission, and then I can get the knockout or just get good shots on him and just have him retreating on the ropes like he did with Callum Smith. He couldn't get the knockdown or knockout, but he had Callum worried about everything that was coming because his body was hurt. And Kovalev kept him at bay with the jab, but Kovalev was coming off 6 or 7 weeks rest. That's it, to go right back. He had no rest. He went right to camp and right to the Canelo fight because he needed the money. I know he got $14 million, so he did it. But normally a guy's going to get 2 months off before he starts another training camp at the very least. Yeah. And Canelo wouldn't even budge in a week. Yeah. So, but Kovalev still had success with the jab. I think some people even had him ahead at some point of the fight.
He was ahead in that fight. But he started fading and he started getting hit. By the
time Canelo knocked him out, I had Canelo ahead. Yeah, he did fade. Yeah. But he was doing okay. You could just tell like he wasn't going to sustain that. Like his punches had nothing on it, They were like a lot of arm punches, and he couldn't keep Canelo off him. And Bivol said they said he studied that fight a lot. They studied everything Kovalev was able to do, except he's younger and stronger and better feet, and he stayed disciplined with all his boxing fundamentals and basics. And Canelo was in love with this power. Like these guys, like Wilder, they fall in love with this. I'm going to hurt you, and that's it. And then once you feel my power, you're just going to fold. And it didn't happen. Bivol said, that's it. Yeah, he said it. He hurt my arms. It's better than hurt my head. Go ahead, punch my arms. and he completely outboxed him. He backed him up more times.
Hey, Joey.
In one fight.
Do you have that box of dye?
What?
That we were going to, send to Corling to get his hair dye? Look at him.
Oh, fuck no. You know that's not going to happen. What's going on, yo? You all right?
What's going on?
I just saw that Boots took care of business right now. What was that? A second round knockout? First round?
It was trash fight.
Yeah, we still think that we haven't seen really his full potential. He's just like.
Well, they keep calling this dude special, and he's really good. You can tell that he's highly skilled, but what's it based on?
And that's what we were talking about. Who should he fight next? And there are a couple of names out there. And Joey proposed. Who did you propose, Joey?
Boots? Your boy, Stannis Baratheon.
Yeah.
That would be good. Stannis had a good showing on Arrow's undercard. What about
Arrow's on right now. I would love to hear what he's saying. I can't.
Well, I'm behind, so that's the only thing. Because of course I'm on the. Okay, now I see him.
I'm behind too. So Joey's behind because he paused his. Yeah, but if you put your audio on, then we may get a strike. So that's the problem.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I already know.
And I can hear it.
You can hear mine?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if you can put headphones on or something.
Well, I have earbuds on to listen to you.
Oh, okay.
Now, yeah, I'm in the car, so I don't have the technological conveyances of, and the benefits of being stationary, sir.
How was the track meet?
It was great, man. It was great. Went to go and visit one of my friends. His son is a year younger than my daughter, and they used to run club track together. So I just went to go and support him. He got third in the 400. This dude he's committed to Texas A&M, man. So he's on his way.
I'm offended because I never get tagged on the track and field posts, and you do know. I'm old and I can't run for shit now, but I did track when I was in high school.
Oh, really? Man, I really, even still to this day, I enjoy watching it, man.
I love track.
Loved it.
I did 4x400, and I did cross country, and I did pole vault and shot put and discus.
Oh shit!
I did a lot of stuff.
That's a lot of events, man.
Yeah.
You can tell.
That was in the Bronx. That was in the Bronx.
Well, I'll tell you, some of these kids out there, man. Like we in 105-degree heat indexes, man. Some of these kids were out there dying, man.
That's insane.
It was crazy. But it was. We're kind of used to it down here, though, and it's been. I'll tell you, here in like South Central Texas, it's been a hot month, man. Like last week, you were looking at, I think it got up to 103.
Mm-hmm.
Real temperature, no index.
I love that.
You're talking about with 60-70% humidity. Like it's been crazy down here, man.
It's
been crazy.
That's crazy.
So is anyone listening to what Errol's saying? Because he's on right now.
I did. That's why I took my headphones off. He was saying that he wants to fight. Al has the fight. They want the fight, But
I heard Espinoza today say that that they're in preliminary talks and that he doesn't want to say anything, and that they're kind of like I don't know, talking about it a little bit.
So Jim Gray just asked him if there was any stumbling blocks, and Errol said no, I don't think so. But I'll go back to, if Canelo takes that deal, we ain't talking about Spence and Crawford.
That's true.
I think Errol will fight him anyway.
You're talking about Canelo saying, you know what, I just got my ass kicked by a bigger guy. I'll go fight a little guy for $50 million. And he'd be fighting Spence in September.
He would, or Benavidez.
No.
Yes.
Benavidez.
That's what the deal said.
Right, but the Benavidez fight was a third optional fight. It wasn't in the initial plan. It
I
was
thought the option was
Yeah,
between
it was
Errol.
a it was a
Mel,
2-fight deal.
and then it was Mel and then Spence.
Yeah, it's $100 million for 2 fights.
Uh-huh.
And the third
And
fight
an
was
optional.
maybe, maybe.
If we don't steal your
Benavidez.
belts, then maybe Benavidez.
Benavidez and Canelo would be a good fight.
You gotta
Honestly.
get it done because someone like Bob Arum couldn't get Crawford the Spence fight, and he got blamed for it. He never got it done, so
Right.
they didn't get it done. Plain and simple.
Right. Well,
If it's,
y'all are
if
gonna have
it's
to
cut and
excuse
dry
me.
this way, it's got to be cut and dry this way. So I'm just trying to keep balance,
Well, what we do know is that there shouldn't be any impediments, and this fight should have been announced today. Really,
Well,
in this telecast.
I'm looking for the Tank Davis fight. Let's see, because that's the next big pay-per-view, right?
Why would you announce it on a pay-per-view that is going to have a limited audience when you can announce it on a regular Showtime, where you're going to have a broader audience?
Hey, most people don't know Rolly.
That's what I would think.
I think I've seen Rolly fight maybe once or twice. No, people don't know.
Rolly's trash.
Rolly's only fought once or
no
twice.
One's buying that pay-per-view.
I think he only has like 13 fights. He's horrible.
I disagree. I think that people will buy I think that Tank does have he has pull. He has fans.
Tank has a fan base.
He has a fan base that will buy his pay-per-views. I don't know what the price point is. Is it $50?
No, it's $79.99.
Jesus.
And I looked.
It's $79.99. And then, wait, hold on. I was about to talk about that. Have you seen those ticket prices?
No.
Fucking stupid, man.
Where's the fight?
It's in Brooklyn.
It's at the Barclays.
I looked because I was like, maybe, but then I'd rather just go to the Garden.
Just wait till the last day.
Puerto Rican Day weekend. You got Berlanga.
They had nosebleeds. Is it nosebleeds are like $300?
Wait till the last day.
They're out of their mind.
Wait till the last day.
Yeah, like Coling should have waited.
Well, the only reason I waited is because my cousin. That's the only reason why.
He bought him before the last day.
He bought him 2 days before.
Yeah, 2 days before.
I bought him the day before.
You could have gotten the $45 special on the last day.
The day up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You could have been one of those 12,000 tickets they sold.
Wait, what are you eating?
40K. 40K.
What are you eating?
Man, Chipotle. That's my first time eating today, man.
Chipotle.
My very first
eating for camera.
Well, I'll tell you this though.
You know how many videos we have of Coling eating on camera?
It's eating.
You know what I'm saying?
Remember, he was in bed. He was like under the curtain.
Hey, I was feeling so good. You don't even understand. I don't get to do that. I don't get to do that.
I don't care about this fight. I'm tired.
So you over here. So we're talking about next for Boots. You said Stanionis. That's a good fight.
Well, because they built him up on that the day of the Spence fight. They promised him things, and then they talked about stepping aside. And the way Spence is talking is that they're interested. Bud's interested. Al's interested. He was saying how Al was interested in the fight. I'd be like, dog, you work for me. I'm interested, so that's why you should be interested, not the other way around. Oh, Al's interested, so I'm interested. That's why I was telling you. He don't work for them. They work for him, bro.
Well, Al's not an advisor, right?
Not at all.
Well, I think we need to see what Boots has. I think that's a good fight for him. The Stanionis fight, and I suggested Ugas later on after that fight. That would be another fight to see what he's got.
Oh, good after Stanionis, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, they have not moved him at that pace, so I don't know if he could he fight a Stanionis? Yeah.
How many fights does Boots have? About 18?
29.
29 now.
He has 28 fights.
29 with 27 KOs.
With 27 knockouts and one no decision. He's got 30 fights. 30.
But it's time for who? Who?
Well, who
Thurman?
This is what I'm going to say.
Thurman.
Now, that's what I'm saying. Who would you pick that would give him rounds? Because I just heard What? He's never been over 6 rounds? Is that what they said?
Mean Machine.
Come on, man.
Kavaliauskas.
I mean, somebody got to give him some rounds. Now, that's when I'll put him in Keith Thurman. If I see that he goes a strong 8-9 rounds, then yeah, you put him in with somebody like
Keith's not going to fight him.
Yeah, I can't.
Keith's not going to fight him. Danny Garcia's not going to fight him.
Nope. And Danny Garcia is talking about moving up to 54. I don't know to fight who. Sean's retired.
Oh,
I really don't know.
We talked about Danny. He'll go there and beat up all the leftovers, all the bottom feeders.
Well, I don't. Who? Who the hell is Danny going to fight?
Who's at the? There's no one at the top of that division, dog.
Danny versus Ugas will be a real good fight.
How about Danny versus Lara?
Nah.
He gets smacked.
After
He gets smacked.
Do you remember the Mauricio Herrera fight?
Oh, come on, man. Mauricio won 8 rounds.
And that's what I'm saying. So now imagine Lara.
Now, how bad do you like? Castano won the first fight, and
Okay.
it was like 8-4, right? So you scored
8-4. I scored 8-4.
You root for Jermell. You know who won the first fight, and they gave him a draw. Okay, fine. Hometown. You say there were 2 more close rounds than there wasn't, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They gave the fight to Danny, and he lost 8 rounds.
That
wasn't even like they just flipped the cards.
Was rough.
Right,
this dude was
bad.
And this dude was getting jabbed to death. You remember that? And then, so now imagine Southpaw Lara.
He gets smacked by Lara.
He would lose 10-2, and it would be a boring fight. He wouldn't even get knocked out. It would just be horrible because Danny does have a chin. He's durable. So.
You know what a shame it is in that division that we haven't seen Charlo face Lara. It's a shame. It's a shame.
See,
it should have happened already.
You got to think about the trajectories at the time.
Nah.
Because remember, Hurd and Lara fought each other.
Trajectories are made by the promoters and the matchmakers. And they just swerved them away from Lara because that would have been a tough fight for Mel.
That is a tough fight.
Boxing is a cable news network. They tell you what they want you to hear.
Yeah. I mean, but think about this, though. So what? Hurd and Lara fought, right? Jermell was supposed to get that winner. But when it ended up happening, Hurd, they were trying to build it up, and Hurd lost to J-Rock, right? Yeah. He lost to J-Rock. So that's the thing. Mel was going to fight either one of those anyway. It just didn't happen because dudes didn't do what they were supposed to do. But you know who kept winning? Exactly. Deep in the heart of Texas.
Did he?
Did he? Did who?
No, he lost to this kid right here.
No, that's later on, though. I'm talking about at the time. I'm talking about at the time.
Why does it take 9 months to get a rematch?
Well, there was an injury. There was
that's
a
right.
things.
Okay, all right. There was.
See, look, Joey already ready, man. You got to put the fangs in. No venom today.
I'm trying to be fair today. I'm trying to be fair.
You're trying to be?
I'm trying.
I'm fair every day.
I'm trying.
I'm fair every day, right? So that's the thing.
He thinks we're not fair, so he talks about balance, and that means he has to be completely biased the other way.
Yeah.
Which he is anyway. It's not like he's not doing it on purpose. That's it. That's the way it is.
No. If y'all are cool, I'm cool. If you cool, I'm cool. Like what Dillian White told Anthony Joshua. If you cool, I'm cool.
Hey.
If you straight up, I'm straight up.
You know what doesn't balance? His math. When it comes to tickets, his math doesn't balance. 180 is greater than 125 all day long.
He said 40K and they got 39.
40K.
He likes rounding up.
You know what else 40K? What happened with 40K?
What happened with 40K?
That's all he was.
Hey, I want to say something real quick.
More than Pacquiao.
About that weighing, and I don't know if you guys noticed, but it wasn't like it, but it kind of reminded me of Broner and Maidana in the sense that Castano looked really calm in there, looked really, just happy and calm, and Charlo was really tense and just kept looking at him. And
Yeah,
that
that's
kind
what I was
of
saying
reminded me of
chewing the gum. He looked real tense.
yeah, it reminded
but
me of that fight, of that weigh-in, and I don't know.
If I know I beat your ass already, I'm gonna be pretty confident.
Well, but it's not that though. Like, this is why I always saying this is why I hate American fighters, right? Going in there talking shit, I'm gonna do this, and to these international dudes. Castano doesn't understand anything that Jermell's saying. So what the fuck? He's not gonna get amped up over anything. And then we are talking about Jermell Charlo, like literally the most emotional dude in boxing right now. He fights like it, he acts like it. So that's just him. I wouldn't see him being shook. That's how he acts. I think he's ready. I think he's ready. What do you think about him coming in at 152.8?
I don't like it.
That's light, huh?
I don't like it. I mean, look, and I thought it was light, but then I went back and watched the first fight weigh-in, and he came in at 153 on the button. So that's only what
it's a quarter of a pound.
But he looked better in that weigh-in than he did on this weigh-in. I thought he looked too thin in this weigh-in and a little bit drawn. Whether it affects him or not, we'll see, because he's not 20-something anymore. He's what, 32, 30, 31?
He's about to turn 32 in like 4 days or 5 days.
Do you have that on your calendar?
I just
He's got a circle. He's got a circle with a little heart around it.
Right. We celebrate together, man.
That's
what it is.
You sending him a card?
I'm gonna be like, with love from Joey.
Corlin is out buying stamps right now.
Oh man,
stamps, man! I'll
take some Chipotle today. And a stamp.
I saw a fucking mailbox today, and I was like, I wonder how many letters are in there. Probably like 6. Like, who the hell mails letters?
My P.O. box would, contradict that. I mean, my P.O. box is full of crap.
No, it's not
but
letters.
Half of it is Scientology.
Yeah, well, you talking about a damn P.O. box. I'm talking about them walk-up mailboxes. When is the last time you've used a walk-up mailbox?
Oh, no.
That's what
I'm talking about. Are you serious?
I guess
Joey, would you send it in there? A light bill? Like, what are you doing?
No. I mailed out a birthday card.
A birthday card? To who? Yeah. What'd you do? Write out a $17 check and
No.
gave it?
Yeah, but see, he's in a city. We're kind of in the suburbs, and it's a little bit different.
There's a mailbox, literally, like 100 feet up the block.
I can just shove it in my mailbox and put the little flag up, and they'll come pick it up from there. I don't have to go anywhere.
Motherfucker.
What you do?
Wow.
Now I gotta put a disclaimer on the YouTube feed because of Joey's language.
Joey's mouth, man.
I wasn't cursing until this guy just gave up a 3-run homer to this asshole.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. Who are y'all playing right now?
Seattle.
Y'all playing the Mariners?
Oh boy. Chris Cates gotta be jumping now.
He won't be talking about football this year, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, no. Good luck with the 3-14 season that they're about to have.
Yeah, they're gonna get smacked.
Every game.
That's good. Game.
So
who's their quarterback now?
They were talking about picking up Baker Mayfield. So that means they really have no quarterback.
4-13. I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying? That's exact. No, Baker. I give Baker 5-12.
I'm not watching the fucking Mets anymore. God damn.
So let me ask you, with this fight, quick predictions. First of all, does it go to distance? Does somebody get knocked out? Who gets knocked out?
Check this out. I would predict a trilogy if it wasn't the WBO involved. And the WBO and Al Heyman they don't do business together that well. So I'm going to go ahead and predict a very close 7-5. Castano looks good. I've been looking at him train for the better part of like a month and a half. And in all of his little training videos, he looks very fluid. He looks sharp, and he looks confident, man. So, and
he does.
Jermell, I'm gonna tell you, the way that Jermell fights, he gets so emotional. He gets caught up So if it's going to be a calculated boxing match, with no or minimal firefights, it's going to be a close fight. It's going to be a close fight.
I don't think you can get that in a Castano fight.
Well, maybe
he
a
just does
knockdown
not operate
separates
that way.
Nah, he's really he's a smooth operator, man. Like the dude's, he's not bad.
He's
really
not
is.
Gonna sit back and try to box when he doesn't have their height or reach advantage. He's going to find a way to come in and make a mess of things.
Yeah.
And that's how he had success in the first fight, by pushing Mel back to the ropes.
The thing is that I'm going to tell you, the jab is going to be the key, and Jermell needs to do some body work, man. Like, I just don't understand. In these last fights, even the Rosario fight, I don't know if y'all noticed that. Rosario he was looking good.
There's been a few guys at the top that completely bailed on body work. Golovkin's done it. He's bailed on body. He's become a complete headhunter. Wilder's never went to the body. And some guys fall in love with that.
But I'm saying Jermell was a pretty prolific body puncher. Derek James' specialty is a body attack. And he stopped going to the body. So I'm also looking does Jermell listen to his corner? Who was he better with? Is he better with Ronnie Shields or is he better with Derek James? We're about to see. We're definitely about to see. Look at your boy LL Cool J, Joey.
I know.
What you got, David?
Look at your boy Leo Santa Cruz with him.
Here's what I'm going to say about this fight. I think that Jermell is emotional and maybe 2/10 in the first half of the fight, and he may give away those rounds, and that's going to be a problem. And Castano hurt him. Mel hurt Castano in the first fight, but Castano also hurt Mel in that fight, and Mel almost went down. He caught himself on the ropes. So Castano can hit too. This is not a cut and dry fight. We could have an upset. Well, not really an upset, but because really thought Castano won the last fight, but we may have a change of hands and titles, and
maybe. But this is one thing that I don't like. Jermell's talking about knockout, right?
And that's what he's going to look for.
I'm going to knock him out.
That's what he's going to look for.
The thing is that
hey, Jermell's girl is on YouTube talking about this is going to be a knockout. Okay.
Well, that's what I don't like. It needs to be however it comes.
That's why it's funny.
You gotta be ready for 12.
Yes.
Get ready for 12. Get ready for 12, and it's gonna be I think it's gonna be a little bit more calculated than what he thinks. I think he thinks he's gonna go in there and blitz him and try and get into a firefight, and that's it. And I don't think that's gonna be the case.
I think that the fight's gonna be very similar to the first fight. I think
I can see that.
It'll be maybe a little closer, but it'll still be like, okay, Castano probably won that again. And I don't think they're going to give Mel a draw in Little Mexico over here in Carson, California. They're just going to flat out rob. They're going to flat out rob Castano.
Are they going to rob him in L.A.?
I mean, maybe unless Mel's fighting there because he's not one of Al's favorites anymore. But other than that,
yeah,
we can't do that.
We
were doing real good until we got to that.
Well,
we were doing well.
This is the problem.
What's the problem?
This is the problem. This is the problem.
What?
That's what happens.
It's true.
I don't know what Al's favorites means. So
how this all goes away is if somebody gets knocked out.
The guys get chances over and over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Broner got chances over. Broner was headlining cards where he was already done. He was one of Al's favorites.
With 4 losses, 5
Leo
losses.
Santa Cruz was fighting nobodies for like 4 years in a row.
Leo Santa Cruz was naming his kids after Al.
Exactly.
And that's
see
true.
What I'm saying?
That's true.
Someone like Andy Ruiz went over there and beat Joshua and got no love from Al. Why? Not one of Al's favorites. It just I don't know what
He
the
doesn't
criteria is,
fit. He doesn't fit in the
but I
criteria.
know
That's the
that
problem.
this guy, Jermell Charlo, lost and got a gift, and a big gift. Wilder got big gifts until Fury said,
Hold on.
"What?
This is where I have to stop you. You're acting like this is one of the robberies of the ages. You're acting like this is
Danny Garcia got a big gift.
Danny Garcia is one of Al's favorites.
He got huge gifts. Gifts
Sure.
against Lamont Peterson, gifts against Herrera.
No,
Like-
I was at that fight, and Lamont started too late. I was there.
I
I
saw
think Lamont got him.
I saw Lamont win, but
Yeah, Lamont got him.
it is what it is.
But that's what
It was a
happens
close
when
fight.
one of
It
Al's
was a close
favorites.
fight.
You know what? That fight wasn't close. I think Lamont messed him up, man.
I think it was close.
I saw it as easy. Danny didn't do much. He didn't do much. But back to Al's favorites.
That's what happens with Danny. Danny
Is
doesn't
Keith
do
Thurman
much.
one
He
of
starts
Al's
off good, and he doesn't do much later in the fight, and he gets gifts.
Is Keith Thurman one of Al's favorites?
But look,
I think he's fell out of favor with Al.
So he was, but he's not
He
anymore.
fed him to Pacquiao, and we all knew Pacquiao.
listen, the
beat
gifts
his
with
ass.
Garcia started with Matisse. Let's just get that.
Wait, what? y'all are doing too much. We can't do this.
That was another. I think Danny won that fight.
Hey,
that was another fight.
I'm
where
kidding, but that was getting close. That was getting close.
It was getting there.
It was getting there.
He did a lot
What
at
was
the beginning
getting
and a lot of nothing at the end.
I don't think that if Matisse's eye wouldn't have blown up, I think he would have caught him at the end.
If.
Well, it turned out how it turned out, and I accept that outcome. But I still think that I still ponder what would have happened if it would have been a 15-round fight, or if Matisse's eye wouldn't have been thumbed. Then.
Matisse ain't that good, man. I knew Danny was gonna beat him. I remember everybody talking about Danny was so scared of this man, this monster. They were trying to call Matisse baby Pacquiao. I remember all this shit. All that horse shit. I remember that. Fuck that.
But who was doing that?
That's your boys on HBO.
No.
That was Max Kellerman, sir.
No.
Yes, sir.
No. What was this guy's name that used to the German guy?
What German guy you talking about?
The Golden Boy promoter, the president of Golden Boy.
Oh,
back
you
then.
talking about Richard Schaefer?
Richard Schaefer was the one that coined him, the baby Pacquiao.
You know what? He did say that.
Yep.
He did say that. He said it in a little post-fight interview.
Yep.
I remember that.
In a post-fight interview.
He said it in a post-fight interview. Freaking
So-
horrible, man.
So yeah, that see, we have to be fair in this show, Corling. We have to be fair. You're already, throwing shade at the poor HBO guys, and look where it came from. Okay, so I know where Castano's going to go if he loses this fight. He's going back to Argentina. We're never going to see him again. Okay,
I'll allow Marcus Maidana.
but where does Mel go if he loses this fight?
If he loses,
Yes. That's what I'm saying. If
Danny
Castano
Garcia.
loses his fight, he's going home, and we're never seeing him again. If Mel loses his fight, where does he go?
you know what? I never even thought about that. To be honest with you, it's not going to be a trilogy, but I think it depends on how he loses, right? If he goes out here and gets knocked out, then it's going to be like, what the hell? But let's say, are there any possibilities of another draw?
No way.
Nah,
No way.
I don't think so.
No way.
If Mel loses by a flash knockout, or something that's just one punch thing, I see a trilogy. I see that they can go for a third fight. But if he gets beat up, I don't see him staying at 154 for anything. I don't see him trying to go back and get those belts from Castano. That would be tough.
Who
think
would Mel fight at 160?
His brother? He's not going to
No.
fight his brother.
It'll never happen. And his brother will probably leave the division and go fight nobodies at 168. And then Mel can go up there and fight nobodies at 160. All the guys that Jermell is fighting now, that's who Mel's going to go up and fight. The Seleckis and the David and the Hogans and the
Macias Montiels and
those guys. Yeah.
The Korobovs. They're going to bring Korobov out of retirement.
The Matt Korobovs. Yeah. Those guys.
Oh, man. Looks like they're coming out. Did we lose Corling? Looks
Yeah,
like
we lost him. He just texted he lost sound. So, well, that's what happens when you got Chipotle all over your phone and stuff. So, all this gunk he's got to wipe with the Chipotle sauce.
Well, it looks like they're praying on my end. So, are we scoring this? Let me set up a little.
Sure, why not?
Here.
I have an app that I use.
Let's see.
When is
Live stream.
I use this Fight Score app.
Let's see.
I don't know. No, can't really see it. Yeah, there you go.
How do I reset this?
I'm back, yeah. The Mets took the lead, boys and girls.
All right, let's see. Well, that's not going to work.
This dude hit another triple? That'd be great.
Close intro. Here we go.
Hey, we got anybody watching or not?
I haven't looked. We've had a few views.
Stay fair.
But we really didn't announce it, so I'm going to repost it.
You just missed the home run.
Free online.
That's your Puerto Rican brother, Francisco Lindor. Oh, he just missed it. Damn it.
I am so disconnected from baseball. It's not even funny.
It can be boring. I'm not saying it isn't sometimes.
I don't think it's that. I don't mind sitting and watching a boring game. You know, where
I do.
one run scores and, you know.
No, actually, that's. I don't mind pitching duels, and if Crowling's back on here, I'll tell you the same. 2-1 game. That's
I don't mind that stuff. What I mind is having to follow a whole season and lose track. It's too many games, man.
You know, this is how I am in the beginning of the year, and then I'd say July-ish, I get burnt out.
Yeah,
and then maybe like. I need like a month off, and then by the end of August, I'm like.
And you start seeing whether they're going to be, you know, contenders or whether they're going to be, you know, if they're not even going to make playoffs, then you lose the attention span. You lose interest.
If they're 13 games back in July, you could just, you know, mail it in usually, but you know, it shouldn't be like that. But I just get burnt out because I kind of OD on it, and then. You know, The only thing I don't get burnt out on is really football and boxing. I don't even watch basketball anymore. I can't. It's just the game's terrible compared to what it used to be.
Well, football is just one game a week.
Yeah, so it's easy
if you're just following a team, so it's easier.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No,
I can see that.
Football 3-4 days a week.
I went to a Lightning game here in Tampa. And by halftime, I had enough.
There isn't even a halftime.
well, whatever that was, I left. I had enough.
Two periods and you left.
It was Tampa versus Buffalo, And yeah, I saw
I've
two
been
periods.
to one hockey game and I didn't want to be there. I've been to an Islander Penguin game and I was. This is the big deal. This is it. I just couldn't do it anymore. I never went back.
I could probably sit through a soccer game longer than I could through a hockey game. Just can't. I guess that's a sport for people that grow up doing
All
it.
right, so Castano just got in the ring for me. I'm gonna have to.
I'm
slow my feet
He's
up.
walking right now for me.
Yeah, he just got in the ring for me.
He's not even walking yet. He's just standing there, jumping up and down.
Well, he'll be there in a minute because that's how far behind you are.
Yeah. Now he's walking. Now he's walking. You know, that can give us a strike too, you know. The baseball game could give us a strike. Just turn it down a little bit if you can.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let's see if it cuts out. Yeah. That's good. Somebody's rapping with this kid.
Oh, is he? I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm still in the.
Well,
the Mets have a man on third, so
I don't
see if they get this one across.
I don't have a fancy app, so I'm gonna just do a little Charlo, Castano.
Fuck. Left the man on third.
And this is what I'm gonna do. That's it.
Old school.
Old school.
I mean, look, download Fight Score. It'll take you 3 seconds.
Man, I have so many freaking apps. I gotta thin this out.
Mel looks like he wants to go in there and brawl, and I think that's all wrong for him.
Or it may turn out to be right for him. I don't know. We'll have to see.
It looks like it could be sloppy.
Castano.
And I think that's more Castano than him.
Castano looks ready, man. He looks warmed up. Let's see how Charlo looks.
Well, I will pause it to get to an even feed with you.
I got Mel just standing there right now. Now he's starting to walk.
I got him in the ring already.
Yeah, he's starting to walk on my end.
When they throw like a graphic up, I'll pause it because then you can just
yeah, exactly.
let me know when it pops up for you. We'll do it like we did before.
Just tell me which one it is. What was that? Australian fighter that Vladimir Klitschko got knocked out with? Can't remember. The guy that got shot.
David, was it Tua? No. Australian
guy.
Australian fighter.
Or South African. One of the two.
South
African.
Knocked out which Klitschko? All right. So
Vladimir.
They're going to show a tail of the tape. I just paused it.
And he got shot during a robbery. He was trying to save somebody, and kid or lady, I don't know who it was. He fought him twice.
Vitaly or Vladimir?
Vladimir fought him twice. The first time he got knocked out. The second time Vladimir knocked him out.
Corey Sanders?
Corey Sanders. Yeah.
Tell me when that graphic's up for the tail of the tape.
Okay, I'll tell you in a second.
It should be coming any second now.
So, in that fight, when Vladimir lost, Vitaly Klitschko came into the ring after the fight and wanted to fight Corey Sanders right there. And that's kind of like, okay, here's the graph. Go ahead and pause it.
Okay.
And so that's kind of sometimes what I get the feeling that that's something that Jermell would do. If
go in there and fight. If Corey Sanders did fighting Vitaly and lost, got knocked out, right?
No, he fought Vladimir again and got knocked out. I think.
I
He
thought
fought him twice.
Vitaly knocked him out.
I don't remember, but I always get that feeling that the same thing that Vitaly did to try to fight Corey Sanders is something that Maul would get in there, and if Mel gets knocked out, Maul would get in there and try to fight Castano. Do you remember that, Corling, when Vitaly Klitschko wanted to fight Corey Sanders because he knocked out his brother?
He knocked. But you know what? It's so funny. I was just watching that fight the other day. Corey Sanders had some fast hands, man.
He did, and he had power.
He had power. He had thump. But I was looking at his hand speed. I was like, "Holy fuck!"
He got shot in a robbery at a restaurant. He was trying to cover somebody. I can't remember who it was, and he got shot and killed. Pretty sad, man.
This shit is crazy, man. The stuff that these boxers get into, man, it's crazy.
I mean, that's
crazy.
that's life. That's just chance. I mean, you're in a restaurant eating, and suddenly somebody comes in with, oh man.
Yep.
What does Boxrec make you log in?
They're making me log in, so I said, screw it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't they put something up there to where you have to subscribe now, or
I have a login, and I don't remember what it is. So
I logged in with Google, just whatever.
Yeah.
All right.
Jerry Cantu. Jerry Cantu is gonna let him fight. Jerry Cantu is gonna let him kill themselves in there. So that may work against Charlo in this fight.
Oh, okay. So I'm behind both of y'all. Behind both of y'all.
Dude, he only fought Corey Sanders once.
He fought him once and lost.
And then Vitaly beat him up. All right, so let me go to Corey Sanders.
Okay, so then that's what it was. I remember
Corey Sanders lost to Vitaly Klitschko.
Yeah, I remember somebody knocked him out.
He knocked out Vladimir in 2 rounds.
I know.
And then he got knocked out in the 8th. All right, let me get another ice cold beverage.
See, that's impressive, and
Hold on.
What's impressive was the turnaround they did with. I thought Vladimir was done after he lost. He lost to two heavyweights. Corey Brewster. No, what was it? Lamont Brewster. He lost to Lamont Brewster, and he lost to Corey Sanders.
You're talking about Vladimir?
Vladimir, yeah.
He lost to Corey Sanders.
And Brewster, both. Do you remember Brewster?
He did lose to Layman Brewster.
Yeah, Layman Brewster. Yeah, that
Layman
was
Brewster. No, that dude was trash, man. I'm sorry.
But
pathetic, man. I'm like, I see why Emmanuel Stewart would be cussing his ass out and shit. Because, like, dude, come on, man. You remember that too with Emmanuel Stewart fucking cussing this dude out.
You got to put his real record up there. It's 33-2-1.
Who was he fighting? Who, Joey? Do you remember who was Vladimir fighting? When Emmanuel Stewart was like, "You got to throw punches. You got to throw punches." He's like,
The
"I
only
don't want
time
you
he
to
really
come
didn't
here."
throw punches was in the Fury fight. Because he was always a boring jab.
That was before.
He was saying, I don't want you getting no fucking bullshit decision. You got to throw punches.
Wait, you're driving?
I'm over here. I'm riding now. I'm not driving. Why would I be driving, watching the fight and talking to y'all? Like, no, man.
Don't you have a seatbelt on right now?
Of course I have a seatbelt on because I'm safe.
You're not going anywhere if you're not driving.
I'm not driving. I'm riding.
Boy.
Oh, you're a passenger.
Oh boy.
I'm riding. I was driving.
I don't know.
What?
Castano had that look in him.
What look?
What look?
The look that I'm gonna knock you the fuck out.
The look. Oh. I got some dude texting me.
All right, we're scoring this, Corling. So.
Yeah, I got a scorecard here.
I got paper and pen. That's what I got. Okay, it started for me.
Oh, it's already started.
Yeah. If you're behind, that's fine.
If you don't like the commentators from Showtime, then you got us three now.
Yeah, that's right.
Me and Corley
Well,
are the two color guys.
Y'all go ahead and commentate because I'm over here. What's it called? I'm on the road, so I'm coming back home. So I'm kind of in and out. So y'all go ahead and commentate and tell me exactly what's
Undisputed
going on.
matters, but let me be out in a car riding around.
You know,
Hey man, I didn't think it was gonna be that late.
I think Castano looks a lot smaller than Mel, but Mel looks his body looks kind of soft. It looks like he put on some extra weight. Oh boy.
He actually threw a hook to the body.
Yeah. That's
He did
good.
right now. That is good. That's what I need him to do.
And went to the top, but Castano blocked it.
If he doesn't, he got hit with a right.
Yep.
So
You know what?
right now, I have
The thing that we didn't talk about that should have been commended was Castano's defense in the first fight. It was great.
Mm-hmm.
he just fired a body shot.
Oof. And it's still pretty good. He's blocking the headshots. So
Yeah.
Mel should really start going he's shooting jabs to the body now too.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's good.
That's good.
Maybe he's listening to Derek James.
Maybe he's listening.
Maybe he's listening until he gets emotional in there.
Or until he gets hit.
Well, yeah, because that's what it seemed like. He got
As
bothered
you know,
by getting
with
hit.
some fighters, they get hit and they just
Yeah, the game plan goes out the window.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Everybody's got a game plan until he gets punched in the face.
Mel seems to have the chin though.
But I like the
It's
movement. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh!
Oh, he's hurt.
He's not hurt, but he got
got
pushed
clocked.
back a little. Yeah.
Who are you talking about?
Mel
Yeah.
got clocked. Yeah.
He's fighting going backwards now again. He didn't fight good like this the first fight.
Now he's freezing up again. And he's starting to get into that clamshell again. Into that Philly shell.
He just tried to throw 2 hooks to the body. He didn't land them, but he's trying. He's thrown about 5 or 6 body shots in this round, which he didn't do any of that.
But look, he's not moving.
Oh, he got caught.
Oh. He's not. He needs to move. He started moving very well in the round, and now he's planted. Now he's got cement feet again. Like the first fight, he's gonna get cornered. Ooh, he just got caught with a right.
Yeah, but he landed a good jab.
Yeah, he did.
I wouldn't want to be Jermell Charlo at the end of that round.
I have Castano on that one.
Me too.
10-9.
All right.
Corling thinks we're being biased.
It was close though. I mean, it could have gone.
Maybe you should be in front of a television.
No, I'm back now. So I didn't see the first round.
I'm back. Oh, you didn't see the first round?
I didn't see the first round at all. All right. So it looks like they're about to start round 2, right?
Well,
That's where
20
that's where I'm
seconds.
at. Okay.
we're getting there.
All right.
I slowed down. I paused my TV until it synced with David's. So we're all talking about
Castano's looking to throw in between Mel's punches.
Yeah.
Between shots, and that's
Yeah.
smart.
Yeah.
He's trying to time him.
He's trying to time him.
The only issue is that a lot of time he has to initiate the action too.
Yeah.
So he's got to draw him and then counter.
Open them up. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
See, the thing is that I like the strategy and the jab to the body. I love that.
He just threw
Because
some body shots. He threw a couple
If
more.
Castano sits there in that high guard, then you gotta either come up the middle with an uppercut, or you
What
gonna
just
sit there.
happened?
What happened, David?
Oh, it jumped into on my end. Ooh, on my end it jumped over to. It keeps jumping to. What is going on?
See, you got to pay for Showtime.
I do. I don't. I don't watch it enough.
I don't have Showtime for boxing. I have it for like TV shows that we
There we
watch.
go. I'm good. I'm good.
I'm at the 205 mark.
Me too.
Okay.
This really should be an easy fight for Charlo.
it seems like if Charlo's first, Castano has to reset and doesn't do much. And the problem is he just takes chunks of the round off. And he's up against the ropes where he doesn't fight well.
Yeah.
His footwork under a minute left in the first.
Ooh. Oh, no. See, now I'm back.
Good right hand. Good left hand by Mel. There's a jab by Castano. I don't like when the bigger guy doesn't fight like the bigger guy. I don't like that. And Mel is definitely the bigger guy here. He's not using his physical advantage.
I agree with that.
He's a crisper puncher. He's faster and he's bigger. And all he's trying to use is the speed on his punches. That's it.
I almost get the sense that it's kind of like a matter of time before Castano catches him. He needs to start moving. Okay, now he's grabbing.
Oh, you're way behind me now. I thought this was a decent round for Mel.
Yeah.
There's a good body shot.
That's what we do, man.
The uppercut to the body. It's a good punch by Mel.
Ooh, Castano just got caught.
Yeah, with that right hand, right?
Yeah.
That was like 30 seconds ago for me.
Ooh, Mel just got caught at the end. Nice left.
Oh!
Nice left. That was the best shot of the round.
I know, but I think it's most of the round was Mel.
Oof.
See that, Corley?
See that should not happen. He should land that right so cleanly for Castano, throwing that right from way back. Shouldn't be landing on Charlo. Charlo's just dipping too low. He's giving him a clear shot.
I don't even want to say that this is a bad stylistic matchup, but I think Castano is a little bit better than what we think he is. He's calculated with his aggression, and he displays good defense with his aggression when he comes in. He's not bad. He has very decent feet. It's not like he's plotting.
Yeah.
Now
he throws punches awkwardly, and from different angles. He tried to do a bolo punch in the first round.
You know what he does very deceptively? He picks the side where he wants Mel to go because Mel is the one that's doing all the moving.
He's pushing him.
He gets him to go the way he wants him to go. And that's something that a lot of guys don't do. He just got caught with a nice jab.
Castano threw a very nice body shot.
Yeah.
There's one. Oh, yeah.
Mel just needs to get more busy and just pepper him and move. Really, that's all he really needs to do in this fight. Just pepper him and move.
Flex the jab.
He's trying to go for that KO though.
You know it.
Big miss there.
Big miss. A nice hip shot.
Big right hand to the body, but it blocked.
There's more to the hip.
At least he's trying to go to the body, like Corley said.
He's making more of an effort to go to the body.
Good jab. Good jab. Oh, nice right. See, Mel shouldn't be. He shouldn't be getting hit with these lead rights.
Oh, good uppercut by Jermell.
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
Mel's boxing well. He's going to the body. Ooh, nice
he needs
right.
To calm down.
I don't know. I think he's doing okay.
Well, that might have been Corley. What time you got on your screen?
52 seconds.
Oh, you're ahead of us now.
Okay.
Yeah, you're ahead of us.
He can't. See, the thing is that Jermell needs to start doing things also to keep Castano off of him.
What the hell is the ref
because
doing?
Jermell's looking very uncomfortable.
I think that we're gonna
The
see.
ref
We're gonna
took-
see
Oh, we got hooked over the left hook.
at this pace. We're gonna see if this extra pound that he didn't leave on,
Yep. If he's gonna need it.
if he's gonna need it.
Well. Yep. So when I heard that 152.8, I was kind of okay. See, I like that. Jermell just threw a 3-punch combo and he ended it with a jab.
Another
like
big
Italian
left.
Castano used to do.
That bothered Charlo. He
Jermell
smiled
threw a
and backed up.
1-2-1 at the end.
Yeah, I just saw it.
And I like that, throwing that one on the way out. I like that. Good body shot.
That was a. I like the way Castano started around. I think, and I know he had a good shot or two like late, but I think that's a Mel round.
Yep.
I decided to download
And I disagree. I think that was a Castano round.
Are shorts, like 10 minutes long.
I don't like the way Jermell is looking at these exchanges either. Like, I know he wants to exchange, but you can't just be that wild and reckless throwing all
Yeah,
these punches.
he's being wild, and he's kind of getting off balance doing it.
Right.
And that's a quick way to lose a point in a round, even if you're not hurt.
That's exactly right.
I think the cleanest shots in the round were landed by Castano because he snapped his head back like a couple times with that left hook. One near the end of the round, but
That's
when Mel stays busier, it's like when Mel stays busier, it looks like he's winning these rounds. Not the first, but definitely the second and third. I think.
Oh shit! Oh. Damn. Castano's tough, man. Because he just took some real good shots right now. Y'all are about to see it.
Yeah, I think I just saw that. That one was low. He just got warned for a low. And he went into the good right. A lot of that didn't connect well.
Man, he should have stepped on him right there.
In the first fight, he had him hurt a little bit. In the second, and I think it was the ninth.
Ooh.
No. And he didn't step on it.
You know, what's killing me right now is, man, anytime it's in the middle of the ring, Jermell is, why is he voluntarily going to the ropes? And it's not like Castano was jabbing.
This is what I mean. And all of the grabbing and all of the that's all being done by Mel.
Yep.
Well, why does a fighter go to the ropes? There's two reasons.
Tired?
One is he's tired, and the other one is that he's trying to get away from what's coming at him.
Yeah. I mean, that's really it. But the thing is that you can't fight Castano like this, giving ground.
Ooh. Castano's going to the body now.
Good left hook by Mel. Oh, good uppercut by Castano to the body.
Hey, they going to war right now.
Are you 30 seconds ahead of us?
This is getting rough.
Right.
My stream's fucking
Mel
up,
got
man.
Pop right there by left.
Y'all look at the end of that round.
I kind of don't like the way Mel looks in this round.
Look at the end of the round.
Oh, he got cracked.
So the Castano.
Oh, he got cracked again. That was a good shot by Mel at the end, but I like that round for Castano.
Yeah, that's a Castano round to me.
Mel does not want to be in that fight.
Well, if they're going to fight like that, then I'll go ahead and give the nod to Mel because I know his chin is going to hold up, and I think he can hold up physically. The bigger shot, like Mel has more power. We're just going to say this right now. And he's quicker. So an exchange shouldn't be a problem, but it seems like it's a problem.
Both fighters doing exactly.
What round are you in, Joey?
I am starting the third. Starting the
Fifth.
Sorry, fifth.
Yeah.
251 right now.
I'm having stream issues.
I'll just start at the fifth right now.
Mel got popped twice, right and the left.
You know, I'd be real interested to see what CompuBox says because it seems like Castano was landed more.
Well, he did in the first fight, and that didn't matter. His right eye's a little fucked up. Good
What are you talking about?
took by Mel. Mel fighting off the ropes.
Oh, there you go. This is a close fight.
Hell yeah.
Straight up. It's close.
Good left hook by Mel. Backed him up. Completely stood him up. Some good stuff on the ropes by Castano. He keeps going back. He keeps going back to the ropes.
Yep.
It's just it just doesn't look good like that. Like
it's not optically. It doesn't look good, man.
He's getting roughed up in there, man.
And it's not like he's going to the ropes and he's getting punched up on the ropes.
Yeah. He's getting hit to the body, and he's slowing down.
It looks like Castano dictating the action. It looks like this. Oh, good right hand by Castano. Oh, it looks like his mouthpiece almost fell out. Oh, and a big left hook by Castano. And a big right hand. Mel's in trouble. Mel's in trouble. He's trying to fight off the ropes.
Oof.
That was a great right hand.
Oh, and a big right hand by Castano.
Ooh. Oh, man.
Mel looks like he's in trouble here.
And Castano's going to the body.
Doing some good body work.
Good uppercut by Mel.
Nice left from.
It didn't slow him down.
Mel threw a nice left. Now Mel's using his head. He's using his third glove.
Oh, that was a good.
Good
beautiful.
Right hand again. Oh, and an uppercut by Castano.
That was a great uppercut from Mel. See, Mel needs to keep him against the ropes.
He cracked him at the end of the round with the right hand. Okay, Jim. 3 rounds to 2.
Wow.
Brian Castano.
I give it to Castano.
Oh yeah, that's a Castano round. And look at the Argentine crowd.
Watch his eye though. Watch his right eye.
Yeah.
It looked like Mel's mouthpiece is about to come out a couple times in that round.
Ooh, body shot.
Good body.
You see on the replay, his mouthpiece almost pops out.
See,
this shouldn't be happening.
well, this
You got to keep this dude off, man.
But yeah, that's okay. But when you have higher level opposition, this is what happens. This is what ends up happening. You end up having 2 guys that are evenly matched, and it's going to be a fight that's either going to be a boring fight because it's very technical, or it's going to be a shootout like this. And that's why we need these fights.
I got it. I don't know. I'm not keeping an official scorecard, but I'm thinking it's about 3-2
I have it
right
3-2.
I have it 3-2 Castano. Yeah.
now. Okay.
3-2.
Good left hook by Mel. Good right hand by Brian.
Oh, nice right hand by Brian. Mel's
I just ran out
complaining.
of reception. So
Again, he just willingly goes to the ropes.
Right to
and
the
now he's
corner.
creating clinch.
Right to the corner. Oof.
Why are you
Oh,
doing
man. Oh. And he's eating lead rights. I don't get that. I don't get how he's eating all those lead rights. Oh, man. Castano's, man, he's...
They slowed down. Both of them slowed down a little bit here in the middle of the sixth.
I think Castano's baiting him.
it's a good
Left hook and a right hand. Might have been the best little sneaky combination of the round. There's a good jab too. Both of them.
Good body
Mel
jab.
fired back.
I like
There's a good left hook by Mel.
Oh, nice jab.
Yo, this is crazy.
Mel's on the ropes again.
Oh, good right
Why?
hand.
Good.
Why are
Right.
you languishing on the ropes?
What round? We're in 6th round. Okay.
I got
Sixth
45
round.
seconds.
Now we're gonna start seeing what we're gonna start seeing. Let's see if
he's
that.
getting- he's getting-
Ooh, that was a.
he's getting-
Oh man.
Good right hand from
Mel's fighting
Mel.
back.
Oh.
Good right hand from Mel.
Ooh.
He's coming off the ropes more than he did in the first fight.
Oh, he's getting beat up now.
That's another good right hand from Mel.
Oh.
There's a big right hand. It's kind of far and few between them.
Oh boy.
Good right hand again by Mel.
That's exactly
Nice.
right. He
With
threw.
like
He
10,
threw
12
good
seconds
right
left. He
hands.
landed a good right.
This is a close round, but I don't know. Nice uppercut from Castano.
I like the way Mel finished
Oof.
it up. I got it 3-3.
I have it 4-2.
That's a good right hand from Brian Castano.
Oh. No, I have it 4-2. I think Castano did more, even if Mel finished strong. I think he won the round.
If I end up with a draw, they're going to give it to Mel 9-3.
I agree with the
Can we
4-2 though.
can we still bet on that? Can we get on Bovada and
I know, make a live bet.
bet on a draw?
I'll tell you right now, it's 4-2 if he ain't one of Al's favorites anymore. You're going to find out.
Oh, nice right. I think Castano's kind of gotten out of hitting the body. He really needs to start doing more.
Well, he can't do it from out there, and this is where Mel needs to keep him out there.
Yeah. Hell, Mel is breathing
I'm at
hard.
220 right now.
Mel's
220
breathing hard, man.
left.
I'm at
See,
252.
Farhood's got it even.
See, if it continues this way and it's a draw, well, you know,
Right now, this is a legitimate draw.
or somebody
right now.
somebody wins by a point, I'm not mad.
They're both kind of resetting this round. Castano's eye looks like it's under control a little bit.
Yes.
His right eye looked bad for a second.
Yeah. Well, Farhood's card is kind of whacked.
Oh, good
Sometimes
left.
it's
Oh
hard to
my
like.
God, Castano was wobbled.
Ooh, that was a bad wobble too.
I didn't see it yet.
He,
I'm about to
he
see
was
it.
right.
I'm about to
But
see
see,
it.
what Mel should have done was step on him right after that.
Again, he didn't do it in the last fight when he had him wobbled a couple times.
And
he
look
didn't
at
do
him,
it here.
and then look at the lulls in offense, letting him get himself together. He was hurt right.
Castano's done nothing in this round though.
Nothing at all.
So
he hasn't
Mel's
even thrown a punch.
gonna win this round and go up 4-3 on my card.
Ooh.
Unless something happens in the last minute.
I don't think it was that wobbled. It was maybe a little bit off.
I'll ask you again. What has Castano done in this round?
Nothing. I'm not saying he's winning the round. I'm just saying I don't think it was as hurt as it seemed. I think it was more off balance.
He's awkward anyway, so
yeah,
it could look worse than it was.
Maybe.
But he is taking his time, so he may have felt it.
Nah, he was stumbling, man. I think he was hurt. And then, but Mel gave him the opportunity to get himself back together.
What does that remind you of? That reminds me of Lopez Cambosos.
Good left uppercut.
When it's conditioning.
And a left hook to stop the uppercut.
Yeah. If you can't put
another left.
If you can't get into overdrive and go after him, if your body's not letting you, then it's not going to happen.
Mel for the smartest round of the fight so far, right there.
Well, you got to now look at how Jermell finished that round, bouncing up on his toes. Like I like that. I like that.
The lessons are short.
I have an even fight right now.
No, that was definitely a Jermell round. Definitely.
Yeah. I have it 4-4.
This is a close fight. This is why you have to go and step on him when you hurt him. It's a close fight. This is a good fight.
Yeah. Very good fight.
It's a good fight. See, I love that. I love the 1-2-1. Throw that jab on the way out. Circle out the way, and then that's it. I like that.
Yeah, he didn't let.
Yeah, hey,
he
that
didn't
left
let
hurt
Castano
him,
dictate the round like he had been doing. But I mean, Castano really did nothing, so maybe he was just purposely taking a round off, knowing it was at least close, and
if
he might be
taking that round off. If you're taking the round off, then it's a reason why. You step on him. You got to step on him.
Somebody's fighting in the crowd to the right.
Oh boy.
Oh Lord.
Here we go.
Everybody's looking at, dude. You paid to watch this fight. You're watching a fight that stands.
You're watching two bums literally fight.
Yeah, I think Castano was off balance, really.
Okay.
He lost the round.
He did.
That's the point.
Castano coming back to it right now, throwing no punches.
Mel's not doing anything in this round. Neither one has done anything, except Castano looks like he's trying to find his way in. Oh, good right hand by Castano. Straight, just lead right hand.
Straight down the
right
pike.
hands.
Straight down the pike. That was a counter right hand. Oh, that was a good uppercut from Mel.
No head movement from Mel.
None.
It's just,
Zero.
It's just the head's just sitting there.
Right there on center line.
Yep.
You're exactly right. See, I love Jermell finishing his combinations with the jab. I love it.
Farhad's got what I got. He's got Mel up around.
That's
good body.
That's about right.
That's what he needs to do. He needs to box and move. It's what he should have been doing from the beginning of the
Steiner
fight.
just something slowed him down. Like he hasn't been the same in the last.
Well, it could have gotten caught. I mean, he could have been wobbled with that, and it's taking him a couple of rounds to gather himself.
Good right hand. But that's why Jermell needs to step on him. See, the thing is that Castano was used to moving forward. Move him laterally. Move him backwards. Well, let's test that stamina for real.
He's winning this round by boxing and circling him, so I don't know if he needs to come after him and chance getting caught.
Castano did some good body work up on them ropes.
Castano is not scared of his power at all. We caught him with a good right coming in
No.
again. He is not scared. He is not phased. Another right hand. He could steal this round. This is a close round. Very close round.
Tough round. Tough round.
Yeah.
Tough round to score, man.
I'm giving
I think
I have it to
some
Mel.
of the cleaner punches were Castano, but I think the volume was
I got it to
Mel
Mel
from the outside.
Yeah. 5-4 for me.
That's a tough round, though. That's one of those. That's one of those that could be a swing round. That's tough, man. That's gonna be, with the judges. That's a matter of perspective and where they're sitting. I think those offensive lows at the beginning from Castano is probably what's gonna lose him that round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have it 5-4 for Mel. 5-4?
No, you can't have it 5-4.
No, wait.
It's only 8 rounds.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 4-4.
I got it 5-3.
I have a 4-4.
I got it 5-3 for Mel.
Yeah, I was gonna say Jermell won those last 2 rounds. If you give him that last round,
I have 3 in a row. Actually, you guys gave him.
I have it even.
You guys gave him 6.
I have it even right now.
I can see it even too. Even through 9 or through 8.
Where's he from? He's from Argentina.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know, man. These Argentinians,
I know
they all have power.
And they have chins too.
Yeah.
They have chins. These dudes are tough. And they box better than you give them credit for.
Yeah. They're very tricky.
Yeah. Let's see. There you go.
A lot of feints.
Right.
A lot of glove feints.
Right. They do a lot of stuff with their hands. Man.
Yep. Ooh. That's
Farhad's got what I got.
good work from Mel.
Mel looks to be in good shape too. He's not. His stamina isn't faltering.
We'll see.
Which is good.
These are the last 4 rounds.
Nah, man. Mel still looks good. He looks spry with the movement, and the punches still have a lot of steam on them too. His punches are coming fast. But Castano has deceptively quick hands, man.
I think his feet get him in position a lot more than his actual hand speed.
Yeah. Well. See, I like that. All right, Jermell, don't start getting wild.
Yeah. Castano, he's gonna have to start taking chances.
Yeah, he does because like this, and it looks like this movement is bothering him too. Jermell is moving better. I'm not even gonna say he's moving more, but he's moving better.
He is moving well, but he's moving and he's punching.
Right. In the first fight, he just moved. That's it. And that's how he lost.
That's it. Right.
Now he's moving and throwing. Remember, because I was saying that when I rewatched it, I said, this dude does not fight off the ropes. And in this fight, he's actually throwing a lot off the ropes. And he's coming forward off the ropes. He just got hit with an uppercut.
Oh, that's a good uppercut, too. Good double left hook from Jermell, too.
There's a body shot. They're both going downstairs. 10 seconds. It's another close round.
Nah, that's a Jermell round.
I have him winning the round, but it was close.
That last one was. See, but this is the thing that Castano can't do. He can't wait
Castano looks discouraged.
Right. He can't wait until the last third of the round, to start mounting some offense. Like, he needs to do that for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And that's where he's losing this fight. The last 3 rounds, this dude, he's done nothing.
Well,
the first 2/3 of the round.
Mel's not letting him set to launch his attack, and that's why it's important that he keeps moving and throwing.
Well, and then like I said, the stamina looks good.
87-84 with 3 to play. What did the Mets do?
I have it 5-4.
They won 5-4. Thanks, baby.
Oh, really?
Chances of that.
Yeah, they won 5-4. They were winning 4-0 and 4-1 and gave up that 3-run home run. That's why I had the little cursing tirade. I apologize, boys and girls, but baseball lives matter.
So, 3 rounds. What does each guy need to do?
Mel can do exactly what he was
Charlo
doing.
has to keep doing what he's doing.
Exactly what he's
doing.
doing.
About going for a knockout or nothing. He just needs to keep boxing and keep his ass off the ropes. And if he gets
Look
there,
at every single time. Every time Jermell throws that 1-2-1, he gets success off of it.
Yeah.
Especially with the jab on the way out. Like, he throws that one and he whittles away. I love that. Now, what Castano needs to do, he needs to be careful, because if he gets desperate going in there trying to take Jermell's head off, he's going to get caught.
He's got to. At this point, he has to, I think.
Right.
I think he knows he has to.
That's a good body shot by Mel. He's in that. Good left hook by Castano.
That is a good left hook by Castano.
And then a little combo right back from Jermell.
Ooh, good shit, Jermell.
Me and Farhood got the same card for once. Good left.
Jermell's stamina looks good, man. He doesn't look discouraged at all.
Mm-hmm.
And see, Castano looks the way Mel looked in the first fight. That's exactly what's going on here.
Castano out here breathing with his mouth open too. He's getting a little winded in there. You know, Castano, what it's looking like, he needs a big shot.
Yeah.
Like, he needs something to turn that tide, you know?
Yep. He needs to hurt him.
He needs it to happen, and where he has a couple of rounds to build on.
I think what stopped with
now,
Castano's just not throwing any jabs.
That's the thing. That's why I was wondering, how is he able to pressure this dude when he's not jabbing his way in? Did you see that? Did you see that left? Hey, that was a great left, and that hurt him bad. Hurt him bad, dog.
He's done.
That left hurt him bad. And look at, Jermell about to.
He's done.
Oh, Lord.
He hit him with a body shot, too.
He
hit him with a body shot, too, Corley.
That was a great body.
I'm not there yet.
In that clinch, that left hurt him bad.
Oh.
I want to see that little shot on the inside that dropped.
That was a good shot.
That was a good left.
I want to see that, and I want to see that body shot to end it was fantastic.
Oh, it was exquisite.
Oh.
Man, he didn't. I gave Mel the last 4 rounds. He just didn't look the same.
Well,
good fight.
He changed his approach. Like he actually made adjustments. Yes. I couldn't hear what Derek James was saying to him, but oh my God, I'm so happy. Oh my God.
It's official for me. I mean, I was pretty certain about this, but it's official for me that Mel is the better of the Charlos. By far.
It's not even close.
By far.
It's not even close.
By far.
That right there, that was a good fight.
I would watch it again. I would see a rubber match.
Jamal's gonna have to live vicariously right now because he's fighting a fucking bum again.
Well, let's give props to where they belong.
Give Jermell his props. Hey, you know what? Also, props to Castano too, man. Like
both of them.
He made Jermell go and get it. He made him go get it. That was a good fight.
That was a very good fight.
That was a good fight.
I enjoyed this. We need these fights, man. We need these
fights.
We need to
stop. He should let this girl do his Twitter more often.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I like his girl. She's classy.
She's cute.
She's not obnoxious. Like, yeah, they showing she is. She's a cute chick. Who's the one?
She's his biggest cheerleader, and that's what it should be.
And that's what it should be. That's what it should be.
Lekowicz is calling all the Argentinians over his phone, telling them, "Sorry, guys,
You know what
boy
they
got
what they
knocked
need
out."
to do though. What they need to do, they gotta show that shot that hurt
Wait,
Castano.
is Mac Tyson crying right now? You know he roots for anybody
Yeah.
from South America.
All of Argentina. All of Argentina.
Anybody from
They gotta show that shot.
he roots for anybody that's Spanish, but they're not Mexican or Puerto Rican.
Right.
They could be from Spain,
Right.
Uruguay,
Yeah.
Argentina, Brazil. He'll root for all those dudes.
All those
Ecuador.
shit.
Well, he was a Carlos Monson fan, so I mean,
That's here it comes. Now they about to show this replay.
That left hook, I saw it.
Oh,
He kind of snuck in there. He had his
quick-
guard up. He got it.
quick left hook.
Did you see the right to the body first? He came down and then up.
Now I can rewind it. So
That left hurt him bad. That was
right to the body.
any other
that
ref
left
would have
hook.
stopped the fight.
Yeah, because
after the first knockdown.
He was doing the stanky leg backwards.
Oh yeah,
But
I
David
see
said
it.
this ref's gonna let them fight.
Yeah,
that's exactly what he said.
You have
He
to.
was finished after the second knockdown, and the ref started to count.
Look at that stumble when he got up.
Boom, right there, and then that, and then
That's a beautiful right to the body.
he just crumbled.
Oh,
It was high. It
But
was up here. It wasn't
that
down
was-
there. It was up here. It was like it hit him in the
That's
lung. That's like a lung shot.
yeah.
Man, he just crumbled.
Man,
Yeah.
he just wilted him,
Yep.
broke him.
Yep.
Oh, that shot! I thought it snuck in and caught him right here,
It caught him.
right there.
Bing, bing.
Well, congratulations to your boy. He did it.
Well,
Undisputed.
Oof.
First, I like to thank God. like to thank my family, the state of
Wait,
Texas. We did it.
No. It's
What?
first of all, you got to thank Al Heyman first before anything.
You
gotta
got to thank God for Al
before
Heyman.
Al Heyman.
Yeah.
Stop being
Oh,
silly.
you got to thank Al Heyman first.
What's the matchmaker's name? Tim. What is it?
Tim.
Left hook to the body. Oh, Tim. It was Tom Brown.
Tom.
TGB promotion.
So that's what is he the new one?
No.
Tom Brown.
No. Their matchmaker. What's his name?
Tom Brown.
Tom Brown.
Is it Tom Brown?
Yeah, he's the
TGB.
head of TGB
Yeah.
Promotions. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
you gotta thank him.
like I told you, that 1-2-1, but that was like one of
Dude,
the little
watch
hooks that
this.
fucking Razor Ruddock throw.
That left hook,
like
right? Boom. Good night.
That one that
Mm.
the one that snapped his head back. That's what Razor Ruddock used
What
to
I
throw.
liked is
Nice
that he
punch.
finished with the body shot.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yes, sir. And he did not go to the body at all in the first fight. You
Yeah.
see how it just changed things.
Yeah.
It changed the whole complexion of that fight, especially after round 6. That's when we started seeing Castano slowing down. He stopped him down.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, you know that shot might have hurt him more than what I thought it
The way
hurt.
this shit was
Yeah.
going, it looked
Because-
like he better pray that Terrence Crawford doesn't go to 154.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Look.
Talking about
Yeah,
Terrence
but-
Crawford.
You know Crawford ain't gonna walk in there like this, like a mummy.
I'm gonna be fair. It is now
12:13 a.m.
12:13 a.m. I'm gonna give him his props,
Thank you.
and I'm going to say great job.
I said congratulations to your boy, right? I said it first.
But
You're in the. Oh, see, here comes the buts. You know what? In the words of Roy Jones, I ain't gonna let you talk. I do the talking tonight.
If you say the word "but,"
Down south, the whole state of Texas.
everything
We
you
talk
say,
tonight.
everything you say before the word "but" was a bunch of bullshit.
I'm just saying. I'll give him a day to enjoy and
I
to
don't want to hear
bask
nothing else.
in
I don't
this
want to hear
win
nothing
and
else. Pound for pound.
to revel
Pound
into
for pound. I ain't
the.
gonna let you- I do the talking tonight. Let's get them. Let's
he
get
could be on
him.
a
I'm
power
proud
rankings,
of him.
absolutely. You
He's
can't
on
do
there. He's
that.
been there.
Yeah, well, not everybody had him
He's
there.
been there. Well, everybody be hating. Okay, Jermell. I see your
My
wife.
brother's nowhere near there.
Good for him, man. He earned it.
It's a great. He did earn that one.
He earned it.
He did earn that one. He had to get that. He had to go and get that.
He won all. There should be a third fight because he just won all his belts back that he lost in the first fight.
So, I hope he keeps.
You gave Castano 8
Listen,
rounds. Stop it.
I hope he keeps these belts for at least 2 or 3 fights.
Just have him campaign at the weight.
No. I just want him to keep these belts because after Crawford takes all of Spence's belts, then he can go. Then he can go for a third undisputed weight class.
Let me tell you something though about Terrence Crawford, and this isn't his night. This is our night, but I will say he's not going to be there. But let's say he does, right? And he becomes undisputed. He became undisputed at 40. He becomes undisputed at 47, and say he does that at 54. We have to start reconfiguring boxing lists.
Oh yeah.
Talking about, you know what I mean?
We need to start all-time lists.
Right. No, that's what we got to start putting Terrence Crawford like top 30, 35. I'm talking about in there because that's a big deal. That's a big deal, but it's not going to happen.
If you have a fighter that has 3 undisputed weight classes, that's a big deal.
In these days.
I don't care what day it is. I don't care what day it is. It's huge. And I wouldn't say top 30. I would say, top 10 at that point.
Hey, we have to start talking about some things.
Because
we got to start talking about
top 20 maybe after 2. Top 10 after 3. 3 is big.
3's huge.
I mean, Canelo was trying to do it with 2.
Yeah. Yeah. But in the 4-belt era, like now, with all these politics and shit shoveling and fuckery, like that's a big deal, man. It's a big deal. But it won't happen. The buck stops at 147. Bing, bing, bing. And it's over.
We know Errol's not going to do it.
Well, Errol will become the undisputed at 147.
He may become undisputed in 2, but I don't see him doing 3. Because he's too old already.
You got to go up to 60 to do that. That's tough.
Yeah. I don't think it's tough. I think it's a matter of time.
Yeah, you do need a lot of time to do that.
And availability.
I'll wait till tomorrow to say what I was gonna say.
No.
It is tomorrow. It is tomorrow.
Okay.
Say it.
Here they go.
When is he moving up to middleweight? What's there left to do?
I don't know.
You didn't think past.
I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to listen to the interview because I heard some interviews that he gave. He did hint that he could move up to 60, but he did kind of hint that he wanted to campaign at the weight, which I have no problem with. Like his stamina looked great, the strength looked great, and then he weighed in at 152.8. He doesn't have trouble making a weight. And me personally, I think he's a gym rat, man. Like he always looks prepared and ready. Maybe not mentally.
I got to
pause.
I'll listen to the interview once we get off the live stream.
Well, I think that 154 is just not as glamorous as 160. And if he really wants to start getting the big paydays, he's going to have to go up to 160.
Well, but who's that 160 to give him that big payday?
His brother.
His brother won't fight him.
He's not going to fight him. I know he's not going to fight him.
His brother's going to 68. They're just going to make
sure. But go to 160 and look for Golovkin. Golovkin is 40. Go look for him.
Oh, I mean, Golovkin's supposed to go to 68 to fight Canelo. Andrade supposedly went to 68 already. Can Andrade fight this brother?
At 160? I don't see why not.
He ducked him once.
Yeah. Well, I want to know what is a duck? Didn't they offer him like $250,000?
Hey, there you go. The class at the end. I like that.
I'll watch it after. But I think they offered Andrade like 250 grand, and he took another fight making more money. That's why he didn't take the fight.
Yeah, but he, and look what he also took. Trash after that.
Yeah, well, that's because his brother won't fight him.
No, that's not why.
Mm-hmm.
That's not why.
We know what it is.
That we do know what it is. I ain't gonna let you talk. I do the talking tonight.
Hey, Corling.
You know what? I need you to put that down.
That's for you today. That you earned
That's
this one. You deserve this one.
That's a crime to Texas food. That right there.
Yeah, it is. I hate that place. I can't stand that place. People, you know what people go there? They go there for the butter rolls.
Listen.
The rolls and the butter.
You know why I have this card? I'll tell you why I have this card. I was in Flagstaff when I went there with my friends.
Sorry to hear that.
I went there. Well, it was the only place open at the time we went. It was a
I was
Sunday.
gonna say, what the hell are you doing at Flagstaff?
But listen, when we went to the Crawford fight, we went up to the Grand Canyon and stayed in Flagstaff for the night.
Yeah, that makes sense. Going to the Grand Canyon.
The shithead, I don't want to call her a bitch. What the hell? Let's call her a bitch.
I was gonna say, speak your heart.
Listen, she goes and tells me.
Shit, you didn't hear what I said about Floyd. Oh my God.
She goes and tells me, you guys aren't going to be, waiting around and you guys are just going to eat and go, right?
What?
It was 8:45. It was 8:45. They closed at 9. And she was like telling us, you can't be just sitting around drinking and stuff. You guys need to eat and go. And man, I got so pissed. I didn't say anything to her at the moment, but I got so pissed, man.
You got mad?
And I grabbed the server and I told him, look. Yeah, she was like, it was the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. And so I got this card so I could call them. And I still haven't called them yet.
Hey man, you may as well. It's over now.
Listen.
It's over.
Listen. It wasn't over, man. Do I have it? Do I have
it's
that?
over.
Do I have that written
one
down?
Of those people, do you complain? I have never. If I complain, because I eat pretty much anything. I'm saying if the food is substandard, blah 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 blah. As long as it's nothing gross.
No. Yeah, no. Not with food. With other things.
I never complain over service.
No,
I don't complain over service.
Listen, with other things I do, I can go full Karen, man. I've gotten.
He don't have to go full Karen. He's got a Karen.
You got a Karen right there.
I've gone personally and talked to the president of Hooters. I've talked to the president of Tire Kingdom. I've talked to the vice president of Verizon Eastern region. Bro.
Why? Why?
Hey,
see, I don't have the time or the energy. I don't even have the energy for that.
It's big stuff. It's big stuff.
The only time I really complained was we were looking for a place to throw our rehearsal dinner for our wedding.
Yeah.
And me and Lita got ignored for an hour and a half. And the bill was like $90 or whatever, We just wanted to try a couple different things. And I gave them $90. And the girl was like, what was the matter? And I said, come with me. And I walked up to the front and we got the manager. And I said, we got here at this time. You know what time I got my food? And he was like, sorry, we're busy. And I said, there were people that came after me and they're gone already. They ate and left already. I'm like, so don't tell me you were busy. She forgot about us. And that's fine. And I'm paying for my food. I'm not giving her shit. And that was one of the very few times I've ever complained.
Yeah, I don't complain. I never do.
With Tire Kingdom, I went in for a tire rotation and I had automatic hubs, and the idiots there ended up trashing my automatic hubs, and then the manager didn't want to do anything about it. With Hooters, my house has a big retaining wall that Hooters headquarters built, and it's up higher. Their parking lot, it's where the original Hooters is. Their parking lot is my backyard, right? So they had a mound of sand back there, and it all came in underneath the retaining wall into my. It covered half of my yard. It was full of sand, killed all my grass.
Oh, okay, that would have pissed me off.
So I went around the block into their offices and went directly and talked to him, and they took care of it, and that's all good. But yeah, stuff like that is what I complain about.
Well, I'll tell you, it was
big things.
It was one time I was in Papa Do's, and there was a hair in my food. Long hair. I mean, like, long. I'm talking about this shit was like 2 feet long. And, dude, not only that, I put it in my mouth too, man. Like, it was fucking disgusting. And even then, I was like,
it real hair or was it like a weave or something?
Nah. It was real hair. If it was weave, I would have thrown that shit to the side and been like,
that's
okay,
real hair
we
too.
cool.
It just came from India.
Exactly. But the thing is, though, is that I was concentrated on not blowing up, right? To where I just didn't want to be rude, but I was livid, man. I was livid. In that same Papa Do's, I saw a rat run into the kitchen. This is like 2 years after that. Now, and I still didn't complain about that. I just kind of like told the little manager, I know the manager, and I was like, hey, man, y'all got a Mickey Mouse problem. And then that's it. But if anyone else would have seen that rat,
what is that? What is that?
Been over. Papa Do's, seafood. It's one of my favorite restaurants. You haven't been to Papa Do's in Houston or maybe in the Atlanta airport or in Dallas airport?
No.
It's a Texas chain.
Yeah,
it's a Texas chain. So they got 2 in San Antonio, 1 in Austin, like 7 in
I ain't
Houston,
trying to go to chains.
6 in Dallas. Hey, but it's a good chain.
I went to Whataburger.
Come on, man. No. So what do you think about Whataburger?
So bad.
You don't like
so
it?
Fucking awful.
No, everybody over here. I hate Whataburger.
It is the worst shit I ever ate, bro.
It's horrible.
My daughter swears by it.
Oh, that's right. I forgot they got them in Florida.
No.
Y'all have them over there.
She up north, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not down here.
This is recording. I'm telling you right now. You open a Whataburger here, I'm burning that shit down.
Well, you know what they might.
I'm going to jail for arson. That shit is nasty.
Whataburger used to be just straight local. It used to be just straight Texas, and that's when it was better. When Illinois took that shit over, it was just oh my god, it's fucking horrible.
I've seen them in LA, but
yeah,
I had it.
Arizona has them.
They got them in Arizona.
I was at a Cowboys Panthers game. It was like week 4 or something last season, and we had it, and it was the worst shit I ever had.
It's fucking trash. It's trash. I'm telling you, it's trash.
I would have been 20 times happier going to McDonald's, and I never eat McDonald's. I would have been so much happier just going to McDonald's.
Fucking McDonald's, though. I'll fucking use that shit as, I don't know, I'll put it in a slingshot and fucking, I hate that shit, man. I can't stand McDonald's.
It would have been better than Whataburger.
You know what? What do y'all have, David? What do y'all have down there? You said it's only up north. It's in the Panhandle. What do y'all have? Checkers, right? Y'all got Checkers.
We got greasy ass Checkers. We have Crystal, which actually, you know, but I think it's better than White Castle. Last White Castle I had, I got indigestion from it. This was in Missouri. This was in leaving Missouri, leaving St. Louis. Yeah, this is when I took that camping trip.
First of all, speaking professionally, you're only allowed to go into White Castles at 3:00 in the morning. That's the only time. That's the only time it's good. And it's the funniest place, especially in New York City. White Castles at 3 a.m. is the funniest fucking place you'll ever go.
Oh, y'all got them up there?
There was one down the block from the bar we went for my birthday.
That place is fucking gross, man.
There's a place in Old San Juan. It's called El Hamburger, and that's the 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. White Castle.
That's
You know-
the one. And
you know
that's
what-
you're
you
out
know
in the
what's gross?
open, sitting out there eating your burger, drunk as hell.
Yeah.
Everybody's
That's
drunk.
White Castle.
Everybody's drunk.
That's
That's
White
all
Castle.
White Castle is good for. That's it.
And even then, White Castle's real questionable tasting, man. Like,
Yeah,
I
I don't know. I can't.
Yeah, but
I
you're
can't
drunk.
either.
You know. I think you went to the halal truck, right?
I
We
have.
were gonna go to White Castle's that night.
fuck that. There's no way.
You know
I
what?
wouldn't let
You know
you do
what's
it.
worse than White Castles?
My brother-in-law almost went to White Castle, but
Fro-
you went to the halal truck instead.
Frozen White Castles. They actually sell that shit frozen in
No,
the frozen
Oh,
That's
section.
yeah,
what I was.
I've seen it. I've
That's
never
what I
had
was
it.
gonna say.
Oh
Hold
man.
on.
That's why White Castle's gross, because they sell like White Castle TV dinners.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is fucking horrible, man. Nope.
Horrible. Horrible.
That,
Nope.
that shit should come with a little brownie in the middle.
Yeah, you gotta like take the brownie out, then put it in,
You
and
gotta-
then cook it. And,
You
like,
gotta
come
fork
on,
it
man.
out, or you gotta take a knife. The bottom is
Motherfucker.
all hard.
Hungry Man XXL White Castle.
Swanson.
Well,
Fucking
Joey's gonna be taking me to the greatest pizza in Queens. Come the first.
So we went to an Italian restaurant today, and I had a complaint, but let's forget that. We're past that story. No, the food was good. It was just one of the wait. I think she was a waitress there or something.
What did she do? Y'all be complaining, man.
Somebody-
It must be age.
A woman went to the bathroom. This is all around crazy. So Lita went to the bathroom. She's waiting
Alright.
outside. Some woman went in before her.
Yep.
And the woman's son was outside the bathroom with me. We're waiting to go into the men's room. And this girl comes up and she tries to go in the women's bathroom. And the door's locked. And she said loud, she goes, "Who the fuck locked the bathroom door?" And she works there. So I'm like, oh shit, like you can't be talking like that. It's customers there. And who locked the bathroom? A customer. Because they're in there.
Right.
Shitting her, doing whatever she was doing. So
Right.
Yeah,
Dude
what
comes
if
out the
there are
bathroom.
kids in there? You know.
dude comes out. No, so the kid is outside, and he says, "My mom is in there," and you hear the lady
Okay.
yelling, "Somebody's in here! Somebody's in here!"
Oh man.
So
Yeah.
dude comes out the bathroom. I go in. I don't know what's going on outside. I come back out. Lita said, "Yo, it was crazy because the girl left, got the key, came back, and." She opens the bathroom door, and the woman's in there flossing.
Oh.
Oh my god!
At least,
Now I
but you
forgot-
know what?
Now I forgot what I was gonna say because I had to tell
But
myself.
I will say that's good that she went in the bathroom to floss. I've seen fucking people flossing and picking their teeth right there at the table and shit. That shit's gross.
That's gross.
Yeah, but she
That's
was full.
gross.
She was full blown. You know, the piano wire, like that.
That's just gross.
You know what? Well, you right there. I'm not in the fucking blast radius where I'm gonna get little fucking undigested chunks of meat fucking in my face and shit. So no, I'm
So-
good with that.
Hey, David, they had a meatball. It was an appetizer, and the sauce was good, and they put like whipped ricotta cheese on top. And it's one of the really good dishes to the place that I'm going to take you.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, you know what? I'll try it here. The meatball came out. Yo, it was the size of a softball. It was the biggest meatball. I was like, who's eating this with me?
Was it good though?
No, it was okay. So I can't wait to go
See.
with David. And I've actually told David that I've sworn off pizza until he gets here.
There you go.
That's hard to do.
That's good.
That's hard to do.
No, it's not.
It's hard to do here.
every day.
You have shitty
Well,
pizza.
if you're eating pizza with Tabasco sauce on it and fucking hot
Hey,
sauce,
look, man.
hey, that's easy to do.
But
I could
it's the best.
I could be in Texas and be perfectly fine with never eating pizza ever again
You know what? We
because of the locality.
have you been to Rosati's? But it's Chicago. It's in Chicago. It's based out of Chicago. It's called Rosati's.
No.
See, I like Chicago style pizza. I like the thick pizza.
I don't mind it.
He likes the frou pizza. I just
He wants to use a
listen.
fork
I just want
and
a
knife
cheese slice.
and-
That's it. I just want a cheese slice. That's what I want.
Is that what that
I
is?
don't even want pepperoni on it. Just give me a good slice of cheese pizza.
That's it.
We're gonna get a
Traditional.
pie.
Traditional.
We're gonna
Cheese
get a
pizza is
pie.
for 8-year-olds.
Nah,
No, it isn't.
no, it's not.
My daughter eats cheese pizza,
Listen,
Your daughter has never had pizza because she's in
See,
Texas.
and she's 5.
She's never had real pizza.
She's 5, and she eats cheese pizza. That's it.
listen.
And that's what y'all are.
CC's Pizza doesn't count, Corley. Okay,
Hey, it used to count.
that's
Y'all
not
motherfuckers
that's,
over here talking
that's
about,
not pizza.
talking about White Castle. Then fuck it, let's put CC's up there. Because that shit,
I
man,
said White
used to
Castle's
hit.
was only good when at 3:00 in the morning.
Well, CC's used to be good at fucking 12:30 after fucking playing basketball and shit. I would eat like 30 slices of pizza. That shit is beautiful. You know what's real funny? When people go to CC's and then they get salad and then they just gunk all this ranch dressing on there with bacon bits and they're like, oh yeah, I'm eating healthy. I always think that shit is hilarious. They're like, I only ate 7 slices of pizza and I ate this big ass salad full of fucking sodium and bacon bits. That shit is, hey man, it's funny. You may as well just eat 30 slices of pizza like I do. You know what? CC's
Well,
goes
ladies
harder
and
than
gentlemen,
any
welcome
pizza
to
y'all
the
have.
Food Network.
Yeah, right.
That's what we're talking about.
CC's go harder than anything y'all got up there.
We're gonna cut this section out and give it to your wife so she could pitch it over there.
Oh my god! You know what? Y'all never go to chains up there, right?
To who?
I know Joey and Lita. I know y'all don't go to chains, do y'all?
No.
Like up there in New
Oh,
York.
chains?
Chains, yes, chains.
Like Applebee's or something.
Restaurants.
No.
The only time I go to chains is because I'm driving through the interstate and there's nothing better to eat. It's either truck stop food or chain.
If I'm in
chain
an
food.
airport and I'm out of choices, yeah, that's about it.
That's it. That's it.
Well, here, shit, I'm gonna go ahead and get off.
Well, we are gonna get off. Let me before you get off, we're gonna go ahead and transition into the end of the show because we were live streaming it, Corley, in case you didn't know.
It's fine.
I hope everybody enjoyed the Spartan Boxing Radio / Food Network show.
Yes, indeed.
Dirty
We're gonna
Third.
transition it.
Southside, congratulations, Jermell, Charlo. We talk tonight.
Yeah,
I don't
Congratulations,
hear nothing
Mel. Congratulations, Mel.
Pound for pound.
He's on the list.
Pound for pound. This is all we do. Knock motherfuckers out.
He's on the list.
Come on, bud. We coming for you next.
It was a beautiful thing tonight. Good for him.
Oh, you want to set up roadblocks?
It's whatever. Hey, I'm a holler at y'all, man. Y'all take it easy.